Pterodactyl here, and today's video is going to be on this here yard machine snow thrower because it's snow thrower season right now. yeah. So the customer came in with this snow blower and he said it quit driving, and he found this laying in the driveway. This is the bearing. So as soon as I saw that, I said, I know where that goes. And that goes right over here on this side of the frame. See where this big hole is? So the whole drive mechanism shifted out of that hole and the bearing fell out. Now there's a bolt that holds this bearing on in a washer. Now I don't know if the bolt came out or if the bolt snapped off, but we're going to find out. So the first thing I'm going to do is shut the gas off. And then I'm going to get a bag to put over this and put the gas cap back on. I guess I should have had that bag already. Then I'm going to tip it up on its face and we're going to see what's going on. What's going on with this thing? So I need to remove this belly pan, and there's 6 3/8 headed bolts. Okay, I took the cover off, and that's why it doesn't drive. It's got actually a shaft on the end that takes a nut. So the nut had fallen off, the nut in the washer. But I did notice that the drive disc is all cracked. But this is the type where you can unbolt it and replace just the rubber. And fortunately, Stens makes a replacement one. There's a Stens number and there's the OEM MTD number. Now, make sure you check your make and model to make sure it uses this part. So this is an older snow thrower, and the reason I know that is because it's got a Tecumseh engine on there. And Tecumseh hasn't been making engines for a while. You know what you need on your Tecumseh engine? You need one of these Tecumseh engine stickers that we sell in our online store. And if that one's too risque for you, we've got this one, which would look nice right here, right above the broken recoil handle, with my profile on there. Looks like he needs a new handle too. All right, so let me go ahead and take this apart, put the new rubber disc on, slide it back on the shaft, bolt it back together, and we'll test it out. So there's 6 bolts we need to remove, 3/8. 3 here, which you can get with a wrench, and then 3 on the other side, which I can get with the impact. Okay, I removed all the bolts, so you just lift this off, take off the worn disc, put the new rubber on, and make sure you line this back up the proper way, okay? Because you got threaded on one side and threaded on the other side. These are through holes here, and these are the threaded holes. So you got to make sure you line that up correctly. And then I'll just go ahead and put these back in. And that'll hold everything in place. And get them started on the other side. So that way when we tighten them down, we know that they're all in there. You know how sometimes things will shift and then you go to put a bolt in and you end up loosening it up again because you got ahead of yourself. All Tighten that down. And now I can tighten this side down. I'll just use a regular open end wrench. It's easier. Now we're ready to reinstall. Okay, so this faces outward. So we're going to slide that on there, and then this goes onto this pin here because that's how we change the speeds. So that's got to go up in there like that. And then it's all got a mesh. Then we can put the bearing on. So there it is. There's that pin, because that's going to shift it. And that meshes in with that gear. Now I just need to get a washer, a 3/8 flat washer, and a 3/8 fine thread nylock nut to put on there. All right, I'm going to use my French adjustable wrench. This is a croissant wrench. It's made in France. And I'm going to use that to hold this. And then here's that 3/8 nylock fine thread nut. You want to use a nylock. And then tighten it down. You don't have to get crazy. It just barely broke the nylock. And it spins. You want to make sure it spins. Now since we're in here, you're going to want to put some grease on here, because that'll help with the shifting. So I got some grease. We'll smear it. Or you can use our gel lube, which we also sell in our online store, because that'll stick to the shaft. And then I shifted it over so I can get to the other end of it here. But you're going to want to lubricate this. Now this drive disc, you got to make sure you don't get any lubricant on here. This has got to be clean and dry, because that's what this drive disc goes up against. So that's why I use the grease. And like I said, the gel lube, that'll also stick to it. But if you use any other kind of lubricant, if it's too thin, you know, like a spray lubricant, it may get on this disc, and then it's got the possibility of your drive slipping. And then I'm going to check to see if we might have to adjust the cable, and it looks like it's good. So that's all it needed. This one didn't need much. We put the panel, the belly pan back on. I'm going to beat this dent out of here. I noticed that the customer's got a big dent in this belly pan. So I'll beat that dent out, and we'll put this belly pan back on, and then as Elkskin says, what does Elkskin say?
Fire it up! Fire it up!
Shut up! Fix that tractor.
I can't, you're filming.
Uh-oh.
Helps if you turn the gas back on.
Would help if I turn the gas back on. I heard a little voice that just told me that. He's burning rubber. Hey there, Spidey. A little Spidey guy. We must have woke him up from his slumber. Where's he going? Come here, guy. Come on. You don't like white? Hang out in the garbage can for a minute. All right. So there you have it, grass rats. That was a quick, easy, simple repair. This is the kind of repairs that come in once in a while. You get easy ones, and then you get some that are more challenging and harder. Right, Elkskins?
That's right.
Look at him over there. Look at him. He's variator man. He's doing a variator today. All right, well, if you like this video and you like this channel, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. Follow me with your thumb throwers. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Come on, follow me. It's snowing out. Go to our web store, check out what we got there, like the gel lube, like this beautiful sweatshirt with my image on there. You know where this would look good? This would look good on you while you're blowing snow. Yeah. That would look good on you. Okay, and as always, there's your dinner. Woo! Woo! Easy fix on the snowblower. I gotta get a handle next. I gotta find a handle. Put a handle on there.